You clicked on this video, which means you have one of two. 1. A burning curiosity to know what mistakes new car detailers make. Or 2. You just really like watching videos of car detailing. Well, we're going to do you one better with this video. Because today we're going over not only the top 5 mistakes, but how to avoid them as well. And that means you won't be making these mistakes. At least, hopefully you don't. We can't control your actions. A lot of people get into car detailing because they love cars and they love the feeling of seeing a dirty car get super clean. But before you dive into a sea of microfiber towels and chemical products, you need to understand the business side of things. If you skip on any of the points we're about to share with you, you could lose thousands of dollars. So let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, not knowing your target market. You're sitting at home thinking about starting a detailing business. You may not even have started yet. You're just researching and you find yourself searching Google for things like, how much should I charge per hour? Or, how much should I charge for a detail? And this is where you start to trip up. This is called knowing your target market. Think about how many other cleaners there are in your area. What's the price point that they charge? Also, consider where you want to work. Do you want to go to people's houses or do you want to work at a shop? Do you want to go mobile? There's so many different directions that you can take your detailing business. But if you don't know who you're trying to reach, you won't know where to focus your efforts. Now, once you figure out who you're trying to target, you can begin to tailor your services towards them. Say you decide that you're going to target high-end luxury vehicles. You can then start marketing towards the owners of those cars. But if you try to be everything to everyone, you'll end up being nothing to someone. If you're still confused on where to start, just look at what other detailing businesses are doing and see how they've priced their packages. From there, you can pinpoint exactly where you'd like to be. And when you're starting out, you should always price competitively to gain more customers. If you're able to do a great job, word will spread quickly. But you're not going to get a lot of repeat customers if you overcharge and do not deliver value. Now, if you price too low, you'll probably be working more than you'd like. So be careful there too. The sweet spot is somewhere in the middle. So do your research and figure out your target market. Then price your services accordingly. Mistake number 2, not setting up systems and processes. Now, this is a little bit more technical, but bear with me here. When you set up systems and processes, you're creating a blueprint for your business. In order to be successful, you need to have some sort of system or process for every aspect of your business, from booking clients to quoting jobs to delivering the service itself. If you don't have these systems and processes in place, you're going to be all over the place and you won't be able to scale your business. It'll just run you into the ground. If you show up to a client's house without the proper tools and products, you're going to look unprofessional. So you need to have a system for packing your van. You also need a system for getting quotes to clients. You need a process for booking clients. This can be as simple as sending a text message or having an online booking system. The reason we stress this one so much is because of how important it is. Without systems and processes, you're not going to be efficient and you're not going to be able to grow your business. If you think you don't need systems and processes now, you're wrong. Even if you're just starting out, you still need to have some sort of system in place. As your business starts to grow, it'll become apparent that you need to have a more robust system. So start small, but plan to scale. Now, I know that all this talk about systems and processes might seem a little bit boring, but trust me when I say that it's worth it. You'll be able to run your business more efficiently, and you'll be able to scale your business faster if you have the proper systems and processes in place. Mistake number 3, poor time management. Time management is essential if you want to be a successful new car detailer. If you're not able to manage your time effectively, you're going to be scrambling from one task to another, and you're not going to be able to focus on what's important. If you think to yourself, I don't have time to do this, or I'm too busy to do that, then you need to stop and reassess. You do have time to do everything, but you're just not managing your time effectively. Start by tracking how you spend your time each day. You can do this with a simple spreadsheet, or you can use a time tracking app. Once you track your time for a few days, You'll start to see where you're wasting time. Maybe you're spending too much time on social media, or maybe you're taking on too many personal errands during work hours. Whatever the case may be, you'll start to see patterns in your time-wasting behavior. Once you identify the things that you need to cut back on, you'll need to develop a plan to better manage your time. This could involve setting aside specific blocks of time for certain tasks, or it could mean hiring someone to help you with some of your less important duties. Whatever you do, make sure that you're being intentional with how you spend your time. Time management is crucial for success in any industry. Being a new car detailer is no different. If you're struggling to manage your time effectively, don't worry. It happens to the best of us. Just take a step back, assess how you're spending your time, and develop a plan to better manage it. Before you know it, you'll be on your way to becoming a successful entrepreneur. Mistake number 4, focusing on the wrong metrics. Are you measuring the right things in your business? That's what we're talking about when we say focusing on the wrong metrics. When you start your business, it's important to have some key metrics in mind. These are the things that you'll track to measure your progress and make sure that you're on track for success. A lot of new car detailers focus on the wrong metrics, though, and it's costing them thousands of dollars. Instead of tracking things like customer satisfaction or repeat business, many detailers focus on vanity metrics like the number of followers they have on Instagram. Now, don't get me wrong, having a strong social media presence is important for any business. But it shouldn't be one of your primary focuses when you're starting out. What you should be focusing on is providing excellent customer service and building relationships. This may not seem like it'll make you money right away, but in the long run, it will pay off. Customers who feel appreciated are more likely to leave positive reviews and refer you to their friends and family. This will lead to more customers and more revenue for your business. Focusing on the wrong metrics can also lead to bad decisions. Let's say you're focused on growing your social media following instead of actually growing your business. You could end up spending money on paid advertising or influencer marketing when you should be reinvesting in your business or saving that money for later. When you focus on the wrong metrics, you're essentially working against yourself. So make sure you're always tracking the right things. Ask yourself what actions will help you achieve your business goals. Once you know what metrics to focus on, you can start tracking them. Use tools like Google Analytics, Facebook Insights, and MailChimp to get data on your website traffic, social media engagement, and email marketing campaigns. By focusing on the right metrics, you'll be able to measure your progress, make necessary adjustments, and ultimately achieve success. Mistake number 5, waiting to get started. Are you waiting to take that first step towards success? Many new car detailers make the mistake of waiting too long to get started. They let fear or procrastination hold them back and miss out on amazing opportunities. When you're starting out, it's important to get moving as soon as possible. The longer you wait, the more time your competitors have to establish themselves in the market. Don't let that happen to you. The auto detailing industry is booming right now. There's never been a better time to get started. If you're passionate about cars and making them look their best, then take the plunge and start your own detailing business. Don't wait any longer. Success is within reach. All you have to do is take the first step and commit to making it happen. Now that you know the top 5 mistakes new car detailers make, you're well on your way to avoiding these costly missteps and setting your business up for success. Remember to stay focused, track the right metrics, and get started today. Don't wait. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll be on the road to success.